In the previous video, I was sharing with you some of the major differences that my German friends have shared with me compared to Germany and India. If you have not yet watched that video, maybe you can watch that video first to know some of the differences that I already shared. And in this video, I'll go ahead and share a couple more of the differences that they shared with me. The first one being is that as soon as they came to India, as soon as we started traveling all over Karnataka, some of the places in Karnataka, so what was very prominent for them is to see the wealth difference between the people. So compared to Germany, what is definitely true in India is that the wealth difference between people is super high. So in Germany, the bandwidth or the variance between the poor and the rich, the difference is significantly low compared to how we have in India. So for example, the average monthly income of a German is about 2,500 euros or between around that range. And if you see a very wealthy German, it could be that 10,000 euros per month, or I don't know, 12,000 euros per month, and the least would be, I don't know, 1,500 euros or 1,800 euros. But no matter how you earn, no matter how much you earn in Germany, you can always have all the things which is insurance, like the social security is basically given for granted. But in India, the difference between the poor and the rich is super high. There can be people who are living for, I don't know, even 30 euros or 50 euros per month until and there are people who can earn more than 20,000 euros per month or 30,000 euros. So the rich and the poor difference is super high, and that is what someone can really notice as soon as they come to India. So one of the examples that really stuck in my friend's head, or like in his mind, was we were traveling in one of the cities in Karnataka, and there is the local politician or the minister in the Karnataka. We saw his house in the city, and as soon as I saw the house, I just quickly Googled and checked out, because it's a huge bungalow. I mean, it looked really huge, and I wanted to understand how much was it worth. And I don't know how true it is, but it said on the internet that it costed about 6 million euros. And on the other side, as soon as on the right side, that was the house, and on the left side, we saw so many people who were basically washing their clothes on the river side. So these images was really stuck in their mind, and that is one major difference that they shared with me. So, I mean, after the point that is very close to that point with the wealth difference is also the corruption, So, I mean, as you can see this, I mean, what they felt and what they shared with me is that why he just asked me, or like my German friends asked me, like, why is this that nobody raising their voice to, even though like the ministers, which is basically the public money, taking it and having that kind of a lifestyle, but nobody is not raising their voice. That this was the question, but to be honest, I didn't have any answer. So on a very high level, what I can say is that it's just so accepted in our society in India that we just think that, okay, this guy's make the money through corruption. And since the whole system is so corrupted in every level, it's super hard for anyone to raise their voice and make the change happen. But what is something that you don't see in Germany is this level of corruption. Maybe on the very high level, between the countries level, the politicians could be corrupted, but on a day-to-day basis, you don't see such level of corruption in Germany, which is also a major difference that one can really see if they visit India. The third point that he was mentioning is about the dogs, cows, and other animals that one can see on the roads of on the streets of India. So that's also something that is super different, because I mean, the whole of Germany, I don't even know if there is a street dog. Maybe if you find a dog which is quite helpless, then it's the dog which was got rid of their owner, or like somehow missed somewhere, but you don't see any of the street dogs or street animals like on the streets. So that's also a major difference that they shared with me. And the last one, at least for this part of the video, is about the cleanliness. So what they shared with me is that, so even for the European standard, what they really liked is the nature. So I mean, I cannot just agree more that we in India have a really great nature, but the thing is, like, wherever we go, it's super dirty. I mean, there are plastic bags everywhere, bottles everywhere. So it was really sad for them to see such thing happening while we have such a good nature. So that is another major difference, because I mean, if you go to a Western country, everything is super clean and everything is super tidy, and nobody throws stuff just in the nature. So that is the other major difference that they shared with me, which is quite unfortunate, but that's how it is. But over the period of time, I hope that the education level increases to majority of the people, and this will help us to become more clean. But that's the major difference that they found out and shared with me, which is quite interesting, I feel. So yeah, for this video, I think that's it, and I have a couple of points more to share, which I'll be doing in the next part of this video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, if you want to share something, just leave in the comment, and if you like this video, just hit a like button. So my goal is to share the cultural differences of living in different parts of the world. So I myself come from India, been living in Germany for more than 8 years, so I would like to share the differences that one sees by living in different parts of the world. So if this is something, this topic is something which interests you, just feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'll just go ahead and keep creating the content which will give or at least by sharing my perspective on living in different parts of the world. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.